The title of the message today, brothers and sisters, is Introducing Jesus. Introducing the real Jesus. Because we have a counterfeit running around here. We have a big counterfeit running around here where he impersonated our Lord and Savior. And he has fooled a lot of the people inside the church. Fooled them so much, if you open this book and read the scripture to them, they'll tell you you're a lie. And you have documentation, you have doctrine, you have everything you possibly can have that Jesus left you here with. Jesus is not going to come back down to this earth and minister to us. This will minister to you, the book. So we got to understand, and most of all, we got to recognize the real from the fake. So let's get in this message. Let's go to 2 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 1. Like I said, we have a counterfeit running around here. And most of the people inside of these churches don't know you have two Jesus upon this earth with two different doctrines. 2 Corinthians chapter 11. We're going to start with verse 1. So let's examine the real Jesus versus the fake Jesus. You get it, brother? Go ahead.
Would to God ye could bear with me a little in my folly, and indeed bear with me.
This brother Paul talking. Go ahead.
For I am jealous over you with godly jealousy. For I have espoused you to one husband, that I may present you as a chaste virgin to Christ.
Jesus is that husband. And we are that virgin. That we must be clean, without spot, and without wrinkle when we are presented to him. So in order for us to get clean, we got to recognize the real from the fake. Go ahead, brother.
But I fear,
Yes, sir.
lest by any means, as the serpent beguiled Eve through his subtlety, so your mind should be corrupted from the simplicity that is in Christ.
Wait a minute. The serpent, who's that? Jesus, right? Okay. Just checking to see if y'all with me. That is Satan. He beguiled. Beguiled me, he tricked. Just like he tricking a lot of the people in the world today with this false Jesus. Go ahead.
Verse 4. If he that cometh preaching another Jesus,
Another what?
Jesus,
So it's two, right? Go ahead.
whom we have not preached, or if we receive another spirit,
Yes, sir.
which we have not received, or another gospel, which ye have not accepted, you might well bear with him.
So you bear with him. And how you bear with him, you doing how you bear with him, you open this book. And you bear with him that way. Don't let them trick you with the doctrine. Whole lot of doctrine coming out of these Sunday churches that are not written in this book. So we're here today to make sure you recognize, make sure you understand who's the real and who's the fake. And you might be surprised, you might be following the fake. Let's go to 1 John chapter 2 and verse 1. Not regular John, 1 John right before Revelation. Let's see what the real Jesus doctrine is. This is 1 John chapter 2, verse 1. The real Jesus got some pretty good information. I would think so. But if you don't understand his information, you will follow that fake Jesus. And I'm here to tell you, 99.9999999% of the world is following that fake Jesus. And I didn't slip when I said that neither. And we're going to see. Go ahead, brother.
My little children,
Yes, sir.
these things write I unto you, that ye sin not. And if any man sin, we have an advocate with the Father, Jesus Christ the righteous.
That is the advocate, Jesus. You just can't call Jesus' name out, he gonna come and run. He got to know you. And how he knows you and me is we following his word. Go ahead.
And he is a perpetuation for our sins,
Yes, sir.
not for ours only, but also for the sins of the whole world.
This is how we get our sins forgiven with Jesus, the real Jesus. Go ahead.
And hereby we do know that we know him,
Watch
if
this.
we keep his commandments.
How do you know Jesus?
Keep his commandments.
If you keep the commandments. Every people that came to quote 5 of them. But they say they love Jesus. I offered $100 in my shop. I said, man, I got $100 right here on the table. Anybody can quote me the 10 commandments, I will give you this $100. Whole shop full of people. Not one can do it. But they telling me they love Jesus. When you stand before the resurrection, you're going to be judged off his commandments.
Come on.
Not by your preaching way, his word, his doctrine. If you don't understand the real from the fake, you're going to burn that lake of fire. Read that again, LC.
And hereby we know that we know him.
Yes, sir.
We keep his commandments.
That's how you know him. It ain't calling his name. He said in Matthew chapter 24, he said, many shall come in what?
My name.
And deceive what?
Many.
Many. So the name can't get you salvation alone.
That's right.
You got to have doctrine. You got to have his law. Go ahead, brother. Let's see what else the scripture talking about.
Verse 4.
Yes, sir.
He that said, I know him, and keepeth not his commandments, is a liar, and the truth is not in him.
So what is he if he don't keep it? You're a liar. Your truth ain't in you if you ain't keeping the law. And most of all, you don't know it. And do your own process of elimination. I guarantee, go to your preacher, the one that preach on Sunday. Go to him and ask him, what are the 10? Simple. He said, through the simplicity of Christ. That's simple. That milk, according to what's in this book, we deal with a lot more stuff than this. This is a simple lesson. Very simple.
Amen.
Go ahead, brother.
But whoso keepeth his word, in him verily is the love of God perfected.
Yes, sir.
Whereby know we that we are in him.
We got to be in. That's the only way you're going to be in it. That's the only way you're going to hear your prayer. Quote me the 10. Just do it in your mind real quick. Quote me the 10. I guarantee you can't go for 4. Lie, steal, kill, commit adultery. Maybe all of our father and mother. That's about it. Go ahead.
He that saith he abide in him ought himself also so to walk, even as he walked.
Walk is an action, right? He ain't just telling you to walk up and down the street. No, you got to walk according to this book. If you don't have any information, if you don't have any knowledge, you will follow this other Jesus. So we got to reintroduce it. So people will know who they follow. Go ahead.
Verse 7. Brethren, I write no new commandment unto you, but an old commandment which ye had from the beginning. The old commandment is the word which ye have heard from the beginning.
Wait a minute. Now they told me, I've been in the church for a lot of years. My mom never brought me up in the church. They said when Jesus died on the cross, he did away with that old law and replaced it with a new one. What did that just say? All right, no new commandments. Period. For you to sit up here and tell me that Jesus died on the cross and did away with his law, show me your wife. Me and her can have a good time tonight in her bed, in y'all bed. I said, brother, what you talking about? That's my wife, and you married. You be committing adultery. But you told me I can't keep it. As long as I can keep my hand off your wife, and you keep your hand on my wife, I can keep the law. As long as I don't lie, steal, kill, or commit adultery, I can keep it. So don't let this fake Jesus fool you like you can't keep it. He did away with that, Joe. We're going to deal with that in a minute. We're going to deal with that in a minute. Let's examine the law. Let's go back to Exodus chapter 20. Let's go read it. I want y'all to run out here and say, that preacher said, no, you said the preacher read. I ain't saying jack. Exodus chapter 20, verse 1. It's all about understanding. All about understanding.
Amen, it is.
We got to reintroduce the real. Look at me, brothers and sisters, you real. You're going to find out that he's more real than
And God spake all these words, saying,
Yes, sir.
I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. Thou,
See, understand that when he said he brought you out of the land of Egypt, that means something. Most of us know what that means here in the country. He brought us out of bondage. 400 years worth of slavery we had over there in Egypt at the time with our forefathers. When Pharaoh, we was under Pharaoh, he brought us out of Egypt, and when he brought us out of Egypt, he gave us a set of laws to follow. A set of laws to follow. But these people right here have rejected his law. Go ahead, let's read it.
thou shalt have no other gods before me.
Yes, sir.
Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image, or any likeness, or anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth.
So you can't make no graven image. If you don't understand what graven image is, anything you bow down and worship to, that cross they got on that church, graven image. That's a death symbol. And more than just Jesus died on the cross. That was a Roman death sentence where they killed people. But people worship their cross, not understanding that's a death sentence. That's a death symbol. That's a graven image. Well, go ahead. We're going to get to that.
Thou shalt not, verse 5, I'm sorry. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them. For I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God.
Y'all see that? He's jealous. More jealous than any jealous husband would be over his wife. This God's so jealous, he'll kill you. He'll hurt you. He's not going to have nobody before him. If you follow this doctrine of this faith Jesus, you will surely will die without salvation. Go ahead.
Read 5:0. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them,
Yes,
nor
sir.
serve them. For I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me.
See, when you don't follow these laws, you have the great images inside the churches, the crosses, the angels, the list go on and on. This stuff is not written. You don't supposed to have none of this stuff. None of it. The Christmas tree, all that stuff. Graven images. He said, y'all hate me if you having this. Go ahead.
Verse 6. And showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments.
See, that's what I want, mercy. Because ain't none of us worthy of salvation. None. Don't sit up here and think I'm so holy. I'm working. Just like y'all working. Ain't none of us worthy of salvation. So in order for us to get salvation, in order for us to get this mercy that he's talking about, we got to follow something. That something is the law, his doctrine. Well, let me show you what I'm talking about. Let me give you a good example of a graven image. Let's go to Jeremiah chapter 10. Jeremiah chapter 10 and verse 1. Let me show you what the real Jesus said not to do. We're dealing with graven images. We're going to come back to Exodus chapter 20. We're going to go back and forth in there. Jeremiah chapter 10 and chapter 1. Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 1, excuse me. You got to know what you're doing, brothers and sisters. If you don't know what you're doing, you will be deceived with counterfeit. Everybody ever got faith, $10 bill, $100 bill, they know exactly what I'm talking about. If you don't know how to examine that money, they get you every time. Every time. Just like you don't know how to examine Jesus, you preacher will get you every time. And you think you're doing right, but your worship is in vain. You laboring in vain. Let's look at this. Let's look at one of the graven images. I'm going to give you one. You should pick up on it real quick. Verse 1, go ahead.
Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel.
Hear it. Go ahead.
Thus says the Lord, lean not the way of the heathen.
Excuse me. Learn not.
Learn not. I'm sorry.
He's telling you to learn not. Learning something is an action. Learning something is you taking a study. You studying this. He tells us not to learn this. Go ahead.
Learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven.
He said, learn not the ways of the heathen. Don't be dismayed at the signs of heaven. What are you talking about? The stars, the moon, all this different type of astrology. Let me make it really clear. Your zodiac sign. That is evil what you're doing. If you saying I got to get up and find out what's my horoscope, Satan, you follow that fake Jesus. You trying to tell the future. But listen, we're going to tell you this one thing that you know and I know. Keep going.
And be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heavens are dismayed at them.
Yes, sir.
For the customs of the people are vain.
He said for the customs. You know what custom means? Practice. Vain means evil. This is what they're doing. Go ahead.
For one cutteth the tree out of the forest,
Yes, sir.
the work of the hand of the workman with the axe.
What are they doing to that tree, LC? Go ahead.
They deck it with silver and with gold.
Yes, sir.
They fasten it with nails and with hammers, that it move not.
What is that, y'all? This is what he told you not to do. Go in your church December 25th and see do your pastor have a tree up in there. Go in your house on December 25th and see if you have a tree up in there. This is what he tell you not to do. This is a graven image. You'll go in these schools to have kids. Let's get around the tree and say, "Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas." Y'all do know that, right? This is what they're doing. This is what this fake Jesus doing. He did a great job. Great job. He done deceived the whole world. Why December 25th? And you see how many real Jesus people following this person to faith. And they say we crazy. But the book said, learn not the way of the heathen. But where you get this from? You can get it out of here. Understand what you're doing. Go ahead, brother.
Verse 5. They are upright as the palm tree,
Yes, sir.
but speaketh not. They must need be born, because they cannot go. Be not afraid of them, for they cannot do evil, neither also is it in them to do good.
It's worthless. It's an idol, just like a cross. It's worthless. It's an idol. It can't do nothing for you. You look at all these vampire movies. They go get a cross. Oh, they did Believe in these fables, these fairy tales. What is it? Devil, he did a great job. He's a great impersonator. Jump down to verse 14. Go ahead.
Every man is Brutus in his knowledge.
Yes, sir.
Every founder is confounded by the graven image. For his molten image is falsehood, and there is no breath in them.
Ain't no breath in these things that most people got in these churches and their houses. Check yourself out. Check them out. Go ahead.
They are vanity
Vanity. Worthless. Go ahead.
and the work of errors.
Oh, look. It said errors. That means that you done messed up. You know, like teacher check your paper and give you an X. That's an error because you didn't answer the question right. You got a big X on this and you got it in your house. Teacher, keep checking you. I'm checking these fake Christians by the book. If you follow them, you follow this other Jesus that Paul talked about in Corinthians. Go ahead.
They are vanity and the work of errors. In the time of their visitation, they shall not perish.
They shall perish.
They shall perish.
That's it. They shall perish. If you're doing this, you're going to perish. If you're doing this, if I'm doing it, I ain't leave myself out. If I'm doing this is the thing, boy, it was hard to get away from this one right here. Because you got all your family time to gather together. You know, it's such a good time. Well, who you gathering for? Who? You don't know nothing about Jesus' holy days. Well, excuse me before you can understand. It's holidays for people don't understand. He got holy days too. He got Passover, Feast of Unleavened Bread, the Day of Atonement, all those days, Feast of Tabernacle. We're going to observe one of the days tomorrow, which is Tabernacle, the last feast of the year. We understand what's going on, but the world don't. They've been putting wool over these 4 eyes. get with a preacher that got some understanding. He'll bring you up to speed. But this is what it is. Let's see what Paul was talking about. Let's see if he's talking the same thing. Let's go to Galatians chapter 4. Paul wanted us too. It's in the book, y'all. These are not my words. Please don't shoot the messenger. But I gotta make sure that I'm checked out right. If I ain't checked out right, I'm gonna be messed up. I'm gonna get the worst out of all of y'all. The preacher. Galatians chapter 4. Verse 7. Galatians chapter 4. Verse 7. Let's see what Brother Paul is talking about. Many people go to Paul writing, and they jack this whole nice story up that Jesus had put together. Through Paul. Paul's told Peter what he told Peter. Paul writing hard to understand. And them that go into this book, they wrestle to their own destruction. Galatians chapter 4, verse 7. Go ahead, brother.
Wherefore thou art no more a servant,
Yes, sir.
but a son. And if a son, then an heir of God through Christ.
Stand up and be a son. Stop being a servant to these pagan gods. Stand up. You're a son. If you really understand the story, God is recreating himself through you and me. He's making another family of gods. The only difference between him and us is he's a spirit. That's what we're trying to get to. We're trying to be spirit formed. I'm trying to turn the lights out at the top of the sky through the sun. I'm trying to figure out how he put that sun up there that burns 24/7. But if I make it in the first resurrection, he gonna tell me. But if I'm gonna be a servant, he's not gonna tell me. He's gonna put me in the fire. Understand? I want to know. So I got to be a son. Hopefully you be a son too. Go ahead.
Howbeit then, when ye knew not God,
Yes, sir.
ye did service unto them which by nature are no gods.
Go ahead.
But now, after that ye have known God, or rather are known of God, how turn ye again to the weak and beggarly elements whereunto ye desire again to be in bondage?
Many people we done told about Jeremiah chapter 10. They get it, they say, yeah, I see it. Then they get the knowledge and they say, well, they got the attacking this